Merhabalar. Bugün Kam'da zor modda yeni bir oyuna başlayacağız. Bakalım nasıl olacak. Neyim lan? Yolculuğun başlıyor. Yaz kapı oynayan diye toplama bölgesine çıkan yaşayan farklı bir acele yaşam tarzı oynayan her şey zor mod. Daha zor ve gerçekçi bir oyun deneyimi sunar. Haliyle kullanıcı arayüzünü sunar. İşte. Ayrıca bu oyun boyunca aktif kalacak en az 3 negatif avantaj seçerek farklı alanlarda zor düzeyinde ayarlayabilirsin. Hemen avantaj seç. Bir tabakçı olsaydı bu kadar kullanıyoruz. Ama işte tabakçı değilsin. İlk beraber ömrü boyunca böyle bir eğilme hakkına sahiptir. Hatta hantal ayak. No. Banka formasınız. Zekamet rahatlığı işler sorun olmaz. Uyuyarak geçirdilerler. Çok uyuyor. Aç. Hemen yapacak. Yeterli. Yemek beğenmez. Utangaç. Öyküsünden uğraştık. Kalmıştım. En iyisi kötü kokmak herhalde ya. Kaç tane seçmem gerekiyor? 3 tane mi seçmem gerekiyor? Abi. Hmm. Abi. Man kafa uyur gezer. Bunu seçeyim bari. Başka? Bela. Hadi bunu seç. Ötekiler çok kötü. Sadece bir avuç sadık destekçiden biri de biziz. Ah be kankam.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Bu kim lan? Aha rahip. Alkolik rahip abimiz. God.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Oh, Lord Capeham.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Shit. Oğlum çekilsen oradan. Bırakın beni savaşacağım.
A rude awakening, eh?
Ne oldu? Nasıl bu konuma geldik mi?
Make it count.
Hapishan sesler aşırı fazla.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Okey. Bu düşman mı lan? Bam. Bam. Nice shot bro. Sensitivity'miz biraz yüksek ama. Bam. Oo, hiç ıskalamıyorum. Nice. Bam. O hepsini ben vurdum. Bu ne lan? Aa ölmedi.
They're coming inside! Godwin! Move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Okey. Aldım doldursana aman. Aferin.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Bam.
Godwin! Get over here! What the fuck?
Abi oynuyorlar.
Pour fire onto them!
Ne alaka ya? O siktir.
Get ready for attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Okey. Bu şeytan neymiş anda? Sen düşmansın abi şey. Şeytan. Adam öldü ya adam. Bu lan.
Shoot you an extra asshole! Let him down or they'll overrun us! Knock it down! Get their pieces, fucker! You got him!
Oh. Oh no. Merdiveni de.
Knock it down! Let him have it! I'll shoot your head off!
Ah.
Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us! Hey! Come around me with this bastard! Come down the ladder!
Tamam indiriyorum. Aa. Henry mi lan o?
I don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Bir de ses çok kısık oldu. Bir saniye. Değiştirelim.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Hı. Ne oldu abi, yenildik mi? Götü verdik gibi sanki. Alright. Güzel giriş. Birkaç hafta önce.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We should
Öyleyiz
go
oğlum
right
biz.
out. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Ordentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women.
Aklım fikrim karı kızla Caitlyn ya.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Nasıl duyduk oğlum o kadar uzaktan amına?
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Zor modda acaba fight'larda zor olacak mı?
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that.
Hep
He'll
öyle
hand
olur.
over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat!
Ardent's fortune I
There's
want.
the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh?
Köpek.
Hold up.
Köpek.
Eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Wow.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them. Don't let them get
Ah,
away.
çok şeylermiş. Misafirperver.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Eşkıya
Not
benzer
distinguish
vermiş
between
mi
a
kanka?
noble and a bandit, sir.
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergov from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Bunlar bizi bir şey yapacak gibi, öpecek gibi ama.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Aha.
So it would appear we are enemies.
Kardeşim. Yapma. Elçiye zeval olmaz. Elçiyiz biz. Aha. Pebbles mı lan o?
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Asker, asilzade, ekibimin gözcüsüyüm kanka, ben biraz serseri olacağım ya. İşte göllerde saklanmayı, görevleri sessizce yapmış, işte bu benim.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so,
Arkadaşlar kumanlar bu arada
not going to
Türk
Trotsky as an enemy,
kabilesidir.
but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Oğlum salak mısın? Allah ver. Adama elçiyiz diyoruz, belge gösteriyoruz, hala diyor ki serseri misiniz? Alright. Alright. Gerçekten haydut gibi mi
Take a
gözüküyoruz
good
ya?
look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
Sen biraz salaksın galiba.
As long as Lord von Bergov does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first
Yani.
sight who's standing before him.
Az
The way
kafanı
I
kullan.
see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So,
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Çok şükür.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sultan's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp
Güzelmiş.
until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, they bombarded it to get him out.
İlk oyundan hatırladım onu. Neydi o salağın ismi?
An inn in these parts, at least.
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Adama hakaret
We'll just have
ediyorsun.
to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
Kanka bak, ayrıntı var diyorlar kanka.
They're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I think almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Kardeşim. Aşağılamamız. Siz olmak tam olarak kullanıcı arayüzünü dünyada yolunu bulmaya temetken yoldur. İşte zorlukta kullanımda aynı ana yönleri göremezsin ve görev işaretleri sadece oh shit. Seviyenin altında karakter sekmesini görebilirsin. Bulunduğu konum harita üzerinde göremeyeceğin için yolunu bulmak için etrafındaki şeylerden faydalanman gerekir. Kaybolursan nerede olduğunu birine sorabilirsin. Sol alt seçeneğini kullanıp sol tabaya utangaç avantajını seçmediysen. Gelmeden ışıkların aşırı zor modda görünmez ve oha! Bulduklarını değerlendirmen gerekiyor. Üzeri anlanır. Bulursa nefesi ağırlaşır. Ne geçerli dövüşte? Dövüş üstüne imkanı yok. Ne? Sen şaka yapıyorsun. Oha aşırı zor lan. Gerçekten aşırı zor. Bak. Gitme.
Henry, whistle at that mutt of yours to stop barking.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Yes.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples.
Yani.
Have you ever been to a proper noble banquet?
No, I haven't. Why would the lords invite me to their table?
True. But they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my meaning.
Aye, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you give me that sausage now for Mutt, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow.
Alt üstü bir sosis abi.
All right, but you better not forget about me.
Don't worry. Thanks, mate.
İşte abi ilk puşluk. Ben mi bitirdim?
What do I have for you?
Var. Afiyet olsun. Görüşüm. Ya da kızıma. Her neyse. Evet gelin. Neredeydin lan?
Come here, boy.
Oğlanmış.
Henry, come here.
Canım.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Tamam kanka.
I don't know.
Biraz şımarık adamsın ya.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my ass. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okey. Gel seni bir pataklayayım. Önceki oyunun aynısı gibi ya. Bakayım. Bir mekanik önce başlıktan şunu giyeceğiz. Antrenman vizyon kulübü. I'm ready bro. Hadi.
So, should we start?
Ready?
I am ready kanka da.
Let's start.
Ama ben kılıcımı çekmiştim.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Bam. Bam.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah,
Kanka.
but you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
On guard!
Hadi saldır artık kanka. Hadi. Hadi.
Good!
Tamam.
Nice! That's the way! For Christ's sake!
Lan.
Wrong!
Niye? Niye olmuyor?
Good! Nice!
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just
Allah
by
Allah.
blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. You're doing great, Henry.
Oh nice.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Strike back after the block.
Niye saldırmıyor?
Good, Henry.
Tabii öyle ya. Bam.
Nice.
Easy.
Not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Nasıl? Vurmamış taraf.
Nice work, Henry.
Al bir de şu tarafa. Al bir de bu tarafa.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Yedi mi lan?
200.
Hadi.
On guard.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Easy.
Don't you think you should keep it?
Don't hold back!
Hop güm.
See that, fellas?
Güm.
Nice block.
Wow. Bu ne bak. Oo. Gördün beni.
Don't hold back.
Nice technique! You see that?
Lan.
For it. See? How did he do that? Nice.
Kazandım bence ya. Hadi dostum, kaybettim. Oh.
Nice technique!
I'll kill you!
I'm quite hungry. Come on. You lose it.
Back. Jesus, how did he do that?
Hey. Hey boy. Hadi dostum.
Let's fly!
That's what I call swordplay.
İşte bu.
I yield. Enough.
Her.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll
Paramı
settle
ver.
with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That's
Paramı ver.
giving me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Hatay'da da ben
I
kazandım.
won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day, We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Sapık herif. Oha.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And?
Kardeşim ya.
Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
Olmadı kanka.
I don't get it.
Bize ne amına?
Nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Tüm süre
In the
boyunca
castle with
seninle.
you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the